Welcome everybody to this watch along of the Powercast Network. I'm your host, Brad Drake, and today we are going to be covering the Masked Superstar versus Tom Zenk. And this one is from December 12th, 1984, and it is on an edition of Pro Wrestling USA. For those of you that aren't familiar with what Pro Wrestling USA was Pro Wrestling USA was the attempt of all the non-WWF major promotions to try to unite and to put on a weekly television show. So those promotions included the AWA, World Class, the Continental Wrestling Association, that's Memphis Wrestling, the UWF, which was Mid-South Wrestling, Bill Watts, and Jim Crockett Promotions. And so they tried this, I think it lasted about 2 years. It died a miserable death and it fell off and it just never really worked out. There were a couple different areas that they recorded out of, but a lot of the shows ended up being recorded on the same TV taping times as the AWA was recording their television programming in Las Vegas at the Showboat Arena. So let's check it out here, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started, and let's check it out and let's see how it goes.
Fall 10-minute time limit. Introducing in the corner to my right, weighing 240 pounds from Phoenix, Arizona, Tom Zenk.
And just so you know, this is my first time ever watching this match.
In the corner to my left, also in his corner, Mr. Saito Sheik Adnan al-Kaissey, the man from Atlanta, Georgia, the Masked Superstar.
This is pretty interesting, though, that Masked Superstar is aligned with Sheik Adnan al-Kaissey and Mr. Saito. I mean, I'm not surprised about al-Kaissey because he was the top heel manager, but why Mr. Saito's, I'm not sure. We'd have to find out.
I don't know. I guess we'll get an
Vern Gagne here on commentary.
But again, the Sheik was heavenly fined for what happened last week here against Jim Brunzell.
Well, no surprise about that, Vern. A lot of controversy ever since. People have been talking about it now all week, and the Masked Superstar goes right to work on Tom Zenk.
84 here, so Masked Superstar is 37 years old. Tom Zenk's about 24, 25 here. You can see he's in real good shape, but he hasn't put on that beef yet.
Much speculation about who the Masked Superstar could be. Nobody knows.
Masked Superstar was one of the most respected wrestlers there was. So Tom Zenk, who's young here, is in good hands with the Superstar in the ring.
Again, Zenk, young man, has got to, here he comes. He's got to keep fighting back. He's got to keep coming back. And if he stands there, he just can't. He's got to gather his...
I don't care what anybody says. Masked Superstar, Demolition Axe, he was good. Always in position, always in control, safe, simple moves that made it look realistic. There you go, that bastard Sheik Adnan al-Kaissey's creeping around Tom Zenk here.
Superstar, but the Sheik and Mr. Torture, Mr. Saito. Masked Superstar out of the ring.
Ooh.
Slamming him in.
See what I mean? Simple stuff that looks so serious.
Hard material.
I just watched 2 hours of AEW. It resembled nothing of an athletic contest. This does. See how active the referees used to be and how they look like they are actually in charge? Now here it comes, referee's back turned. Here comes the Sheik, I bet, or Saito. Surprisingly, no. Did you see the old lady in the corner all pissed off? Oh, big clothesline by the Superstar here. Zenk has not gotten in 1 minute of offense.
Up by the hair. Masked Superstar pummeling Tom Zenk in the center of the ring.
Swinging neck breaker. One of the first moves you learn in wrestling school. This one's over. So Zenk was used as enhancement here. I wasn't expecting this. This might be Zenk's rookie year or close to it.
You can hardly hold yourself in your chair, Doug. You want to go up there and do something about it. He's a man that's easy to dislike.
Al-Kaissey was good, man. That guy was legit in the ring, legit amateur wrestler, good pro wrestler. I think he was born in 1936, so he's 48 years old here. I had no idea that this was going to be a squash match. You just don't see stuff like this anymore. See, right here, you watch a match like this, right? The squash match. Look how serious you take Masked Superstar now.
A little bit about why the Masked Superstar is out here, but what in the world is Mr. Saito doing out here?
Yeah.
I have chosen. My people told me to choose. I have chosen Mr. Saito because he is #1 in Japan with the money and the Masario Wadara. Now I got the superstar match, man. We're going to destroy everybody. We're going to eliminate anybody that's coming our way.
Now, Chief, you've got to realize after what you did last week to Jumping Jim Brunzell, wrestlers from all throughout the world are going to be out for you.
This is serious business.
My man here. Now, let me tell you a few things. If you're supposed to make us afraid, if you're supposed to scare us, you better get somebody else. Don't send these little boys out to do a job. Where's all the big heroes? I'll tell you where they're at. They're back there in the dressing room looking at the television monitor because they don't want any part of me. They don't want any part of him. And they don't want any part of his army. This man has got money.
You just don't see
Now,
this
I know
anymore.
that you don't look like you two have too much money. But if you want to get some money, talk to this man right here. Maybe you can beat up somebody, and maybe you can hurt somebody.
I'm so happy now because I walk the sheik. Yes, sheik very rich. He have gold, oil, everything.
Saito's perfect English. Listen to him hamming it up here, the accent. Man, this is good stuff. You just don't see this anymore. Looked like a real athletic contest. There you have it, folks. This one's in the books here. I thought this was more than just an enhancement match, but right there just shows you that match was so simple yet so effective. And Masked Superstar looks like $1 million here. So think about this: if you're watching this on TV on a Saturday morning, which it most likely was, and the AWA is coming to town, do you want to buy a ticket to see Masked Superstar? I do, because he looks pretty unbeatable right now. He just beat the hell out of a kid that was in really good shape and didn't even get one bit of offense. This is what pro wrestling was built on for 50 years, until cable television came around. Well, 30 some years technically. But this was the concept of television, was to use it for enhancement of wrestlers and to get you to buy a ticket when they came to town. It was very effective. Let's watch the rest of this here, and then we'll close out. There it is, that swinging neck breaker getting shown again. A little highlight package. This is high tech for 84 here, everybody. All right, that's going to do it for us, everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll have some fun. You like the video quality too? I finally figured out how to do this. All right, thanks, everybody. Take care.